Now, we will discuss how to combine multiple indicators. Why do we need to use multiple indicators? Each indicator has its own plus points and minus points. Now, some indicators are lagging, some are leading. So, when we combine lagging with leading, what will happen? Our probability of winning will increase. Our trades will be more filtered. We will start taking more profitable trades with fewer trades. Now we will give you an example of this. Let's move to the first example. We have the first Bollinger Band stochastic. The example is on a 4-hour chart. The Bollinger Band indicates we are in a ranging market. So now the price has reached the top band, and below you can see that the stochastic has also entered the overbought territory. We sold from there, and because we committed to indicators, we got a full movement of 300 pips on the next trade from the lower band in the oversold territory of our Bollinger Band. From our stochastic there, we have been riding the bike, so we got 400 pips. So when we add victories indicators, you will get much better results and much better trades. Now we have the next example of Euro USD. Now we are on the full over chart of Euro. You saw that our RSI came into the overbought territory. Along with that, our MACD gave us a crossover. We searched. After searching, we got the movement. Then again, RSI came to the oversold territory, and MACD gave a bullish crossover. We bought, and again, we got a weak movement. So the benefit was when we combined through indicators. We got 3 moves. We got better moves. So we avoided stupid moves because we are not using one thing. We are using 2 things to filter it. Because markets keep on moving, we have to decide which move we want to be in. We can't be in every move, and we can't trade every move. Anyone who wants to trade every move will never become a trader. He's the stupidest man who thinks he will trade at every up and down, and he cannot do that. That is not possible. No trader in the world does that. Only those people do it who are not seen in trading after 1 year. Now, the second thing is we move on to backtesting indicators. Now we come to backtesting because backtesting is a very big part of trading, without which we cannot even think of any strategy, any indicator, any theory. We cannot do it. We cannot certify it. For example, no matter how many theories a physicist gives, when will it become a law of physics? When they prove its reality through experiments. That's why we don't just rely on any indicator, any strategy, or any YouTube video scammers. I said, so instead of using a strategy or method on our real money and losing it due to social media scams and traders, it is much better to spend a little money on backtesting. So we have the option of backtesting available with IFX as well. We can do that for you guys. And if you want to do it yourself, you can do it on MT5 and MT4 yourself. So backtesting is a very strong component of trading. We have to do it. We have to focus on it. So now we discussed the indicators with you. We only entered and exited as it is, meaning when they gave a buy signal or a sell signal, we backtested the indicator based on when we got an opposite side signal. In that, the Bollinger Band was at minus 90, just from the top band to the lower band, from the band to the top band, MACD plus 4%, almost 5%, and 4 at bid 110 trades. When this bullish crossover happened, the buy trade was entered. When the bearish crossover happened, we entered the sell trade. Of course, in trading, there are 100 other things that need to be managed and observed in your trade. Have to add, but just to get the feel of the indicator, whether this indicator works or not, almost all indicators, stochastic works at minus 20%, Russell works at minus 18%. This works. We did their backtesting. How did we do this? Now, what is the conclusion? Now you understand that indicators work around downs and go into the negative. But when you combine them, they get a high percentage. When you combine indicators and price action, you get a much higher percentage. So The more filters we add from today onwards, I have to keep repeating that because it should stick in your mind. We have to add multiple things, multiple conditions, not just indicators, multiple conditions of price action, multiple conditions of timing, multiple conditions of risk management. When we add everything, we will get a strategy system. Now we have learned that we should use filters as much as possible. And now one kind of filter we learned that is called indicators. Before that, we learned support, resistance, trend lines, and channels.